everybody, welcome to Paper Wishes Weekly Webisodes. I'm Lene Gehrig, and today I have this amazing collection from our friends at Paper Discovery and Practical Publishing. This is the Garden Delight stamp and die set. It's amazing. Look at these wonderful little scenes they make. Makes a really cool card. I'm going to show you so many options to do with this collection, so come back and play with us. So this first die set is Garden Delight Gardening Editions die set, and it's got 10 pieces. And this is the card that my friend Debbie made. It's a card because you can mail it. It fits in the envelopes that we sell from hot off the press that fit 5x7 cards. And I'm going to link those down below in our products used. If you're watching us on Paper Wishes, we have a fantastic money saver on these, and you would just look right over there on the right-hand side. Down below our video are all the products used if you're interested in one or two things. And if you're watching us on YouTube, check the description box, and there's a link that'll take you to this webisode page at Paper Wishes. So this just compacts right down, and then when you take it out of the envelope, it springs back up again, and you've got all this great dimension. So let's get started. Let's get started here, and I'll show you how Debbie did this. So first of all, you want to die cut 3 of these, okay? And I'm just going to use these out of white cardstock, but as you can see, Debbie used beautiful green and purple and red and blue cardstocks, and she used, this is the Window View cardstock collection. This is solid double-sided cardstock, and it's got a fantastic collection of colors. And then once she did that, she could actually use some markers. These are tri-blend markers by Spectrum Noir, and you could actually just color the lighter colored cardstock if you didn't want to cut out, you know, the red for the wheelbarrow. Well, she cut it out of tan and then just colored that. So we're going to get into more detail about that. So she did those, she cut out 3 of these. Okay, and then she also had the back here, and the back is just white cardstock that you can just cut to the same size. Okay, there's no die for this piece. And then she just added some little color here to make some clouds. So this is Ocean Blue. It's water reactive ink, but Debbie just used it for the purposes of the color. We're not going to add any water to this. And we're going to go ahead, I could use my craft mat, but we've got a lot going on here, so I'm not going to. And then just take that color with your blender brushes. These come in a pack of 4, and all of this is available at Paper Wishes. And you just start by adding your color just like this. And you're just putting a little bit over here and a little bit right here. And you don't even have to go all the way to the bottom because that's going to be covered up, but you're just making some clouds. Or rather, you're making sky where the cloud is peeking through. Just like that. All right, and now we're going to make sure and take off that color because you don't want to accidentally use that on a different color. Right, so then once she's got that done right here, then Debbie die cut from green cardstock from the Window View collection, the little accordion pieces right here. And that's using this piece right here. So you want to cut 2 of those, okay? And what you're going to do with that is you're just folding it this way, and these are already scored because of the die. And you could definitely use a bone folder on these to make sure that you're doing a really good job with those folds, but I forgot to grab my bone folder, so we're just going to do it like this. And just really make sure we've got that fold good. All right, so now we've got our side pieces right here. So now you're going to take this piece, and we're just going to glue that right there, except oddly, these are cut down. I don't know why these are too small. So we're just going to keep moving, and we're just going to take those away, and we're going to use the right size ones. I have no idea why those were small. I don't know if Debbie cut them down. So we're just going to go ahead and do the same thing out of the white cardstock. We're going to make a little scene here using white instead of colors, because I think it really looks cool just with that too. All right, so now we've got these out of white. They're the correct size. Oh, you never know what's going to happen. All right, and then we're going to take some glue, and we're just going to put this on the very back panel. So kind of like right here, this piece. And we're just going to set that right there. glue that in. And then you just want to make sure it's even with the top and the bottom of that accordion. And then glue that in. And I'm using Cosmic Shimmer Specialist Acrylic Glue. And it's just our favorite paper glue around here. Here we go. All right, and then we've got our panel here. And as I said, Debbie cut hers originally out of this really great lime green. And then what she did was you could either take the markers and you could color it. Like if you cut this out of white, you could go ahead and take markers and color each piece and not have to switch colors of cardstock. But Debbie went ahead and used her cardstock, and then she just used some tiny scissors and cut away the little blue birds and cut away the little tan house and stuff like that. So that's just another paper piecing way that you can do that. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to glue this in. She glued one even with the back, okay? So one is just going right on top of the background, just like that. And then we've got another one, and we're going to do that one on the next layer, the next little accordion level here. Just like this. And then we're going to do the other side. And I love this because it reminds me of those, what did they call those when you were in school? The dioramas? It's kind of got that feeling to it, where there's layers of scenes. So I got to make sure my glue is dry on one side, and then I'm pulling it on the other side. I'm hurrying and it doesn't like it. Yeah, it doesn't like it. It's saying stop. Here we go. So anyway, you're going to glue those on both sides. And then, here we go. I'm just going to get it together, you guys. Okay, there. I got it together. All right, so you're going to have your pieces here. Mine are kind of bowed in. And then there's another layer right here, and you can glue another layer here, or you could glue it to the top edge here. So Debbie glued hers right there, okay, and left this top edge. Okay, then once you got those layers all on there, then she went ahead and took these cute little pieces here. Come on, there we go. And then this piece right here, so cute. It's got this little wheelbarrow, and she cut some of the details out using silver metallic cardstock. I love that. So here we've got the shovel and the watering can. And then on these pieces, she just went ahead and die cut this whole wheelbarrow piece right here using the silver metallic. And then she cut another piece here using, it was actually tan cardstock, the same tan that's here. And she cut the wheel and then this piece here from tan, and then she just colored it in red so that she could do the same on the boots. Just another color that you don't have to source with cardstock, which is a nice feature. And then we've got cute little boots, and we've got all these sweet little flowers that she went ahead and just added right here. These little stems, so cute. The little grove of sunflowers here. That's done with this little piece. And then we've also got these little pieces right here. So cute. I just love what she did with this. All right, so let's get on. I'm going to show you some of these other pieces. So for this one, which one shall I show you? I think I'll show you this one. Okay, for this one right here, this is the Garden Delight Circular Floral Frame die set. And this one has two background pieces right here. So that's one frame, and then there's a lattice piece right here, and then it's got the little accordion side pieces, and then it's got some flowers. So for this one right here, I cut my back from pink cardstock, and for this one I used, let me grab these here. I used cardstock from Poppy's Cardstock, and they had this wonderful 2 shades of pink here. And then I cut the lattice piece from white cardstock. And this one right here has this beautiful floral piece. I'm going to show it to you out of a different color. That's what that's like out of yellow. It's so beautiful. And for that piece, I cut it out of a darker color pink. So I have light pink on the back, white lattice, and then I've got this darker pink on the top. And then for my pieces here, I went ahead and I glued that top piece, that floral piece, to the front of my accordion. And then I didn't want that little, I don't know, edge to show, so I just added some white jewel border dazzle stickers and covered that up. And then on the inside here, I die cut a white cardstock circle using 12 circle and scallops, and I used a scallop circle. And then I just added some of the, this is a circular, this one right here from the Poppy's die cuts. And then I just backed some of these flowers. I cut one of them out of the darker pink, and I just glued it to some white cardstock, and I just took some little scissors and I just cut out around that pink edge so that it was matted in white. And I just foam taped or glued one right there. And when I glued it, because this is so delicate, I just sort of glued it like that and then kept it away from the backing so it didn't stick. And then I foam taped that one. And if you turn this over, I added some more of those jewel border dazzles, and I added another die cut tag right there. So this could be the back of your card, and this could be where you add your sentiments, and you just push this down, put it in your 5x7 envelope. Okay, as I said, I'm going to link those, and then you can mail that. Very cute. So then I took the same lattice, this lattice piece, and the same border pieces, or rather the accordion pieces right here, and I used the die and stamp set. This comes together, and I just thought these stamps were gorgeous. I just love the artwork on those. So on these, let me grab the dies. These were fantastic to work with. The dies fit so nicely over the stamped images. They just fit really nicely, so it saved so much time cutting out. I used some wood patterned cardstock from the Windows View. This is new from hot off the press. It has wonderful, these pretty windows, but I also just used the wood pattern there. And that was what my back piece was. And then we still got our accordion here, and then die cut that lattice piece and then glued that just to the front, so I didn't add any other pieces. And then I just added some little border dazzles here. These are the primary jewel border dazzle stickers. I love these. And we have them in the primary colors, blue, yellow, and red, but we also added green, black, and brown. So sort of a basic set. I used the brown along the top here, along the edges. And then I used the coordinating die cuts from this collection for my little greetings. And then if you turn this over, I just added a little strip. We've got that wood paper there, and then added some more borders and one of the die cuts. So you guys, this is such a nice collection, and it's so versatile. And I love, if you love making these 3D cards that are just something different to send, then this is a collection for you. So like I said, we've got a great money saver. It's right over there. And if you're watching us on YouTube, just click that link below the video and it'll take you to this Paper Wishes webisode page. And thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you next time.